Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we got our Stihl RB 400 Dirt Boss pressure washer that we got to winterize today. Put it away for the winter. Now, this goes for any pressure washer really, whether it's electric, motorized, whatever you have. Pretty much basic same setup. What we have is we bought this bottle of winterizer at the Stihl dealer. The only reason I bought this is because I wanted this device right here. So this cover comes off. And this will screw onto your pump, same as your garden hose right here. That will screw on there, and you'll turn that valve on, start your machine, pull your trigger on your wand, and run this fluid through the system. It might not take it all, but even if it takes half, it's better than none. What happens is, if you put this pressure washer away through the winter without doing this, there's always water that lays in the bottom of those pumps. And that water will freeze and expand and crack that pump. And it's a pretty costly repair. You know, other than spending $13, $14 for this. And I wouldn't have bought this. I would have just bought the RV winterizer at Walmart. Same thing. But I wanted this bottle. So next year, I'll just buy a big jug of winterizer at Walmart, keep it on the shelf, and use this bottle year after year. Because it's a lot easier than tipping the machine up and trying to pour that stuff down in there with a funnel. All right, now we're going to start it up and run it through. So as you can see, it took the whole bottle before it started. Just as soon as I started to see some pink spraying out of the wand, the bottle was empty. So that just goes to show you there's a lot of water that lays in those pressure washers. So you got to get that out and run that winterizer through. Alright guys, we're back in the shop where it's warm, the wood stove. So yeah, that was pretty simple. I just screwed this on, used the channel locks, just as if you were putting your garden hose on. I turned the valve on after the bottle was tight. Started up the pressure washer. Held the trigger. And I hope you could see in the video there was quite a bit of water that came out of that pressure washer before we started to see some of the pink fluid. So by the time we saw the pink fluid, the bottle was empty. And we started to see it spraying out, hitting the snow. So that just goes to show you, yeah, how much water that stores and lays in those pressure washers. And if that freezes, you're out of pressure washer or costly repairs. So like I said, I'm pretty sure you can do that with any pressure washer. It's pretty much the same setup. You might have to use your imagination a little bit, tipping it up like I did there, just to help the winterizer fluid flow into the unit. All right, we can put her away for the winter. Some people put fuel stabilizer in their tank. I don't. I just use high test gas. Never had any issues over the years. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching.